reigning second star of the week in the Big Ten. Well on his way to more honors with 2 points already in this one. Taps it down low, pass in front, shot, score! Ohio State, Freddie Gerard regains the lead for Ohio State. And one more point for Tanner Laczynski. He has 3 assists, 2 assists and a goal. But Freddie Gerard nets that one, and that's a huge goal for Ohio State. Freddie Gerard's 4th tally of the year, and the Buckeyes' 5th tally of the night with 4:25 to go in the third period of play. The Buckeyes get another one past Chris Funky. Backhand pass there from Matthew Weiss. Blind look that got all the way through to Freddie Gerard, who was on his offhand and able to just hammer that one home past the goalkeeper. Funky, nothing he can do there. What a play. Did you see the replay from Weiss? And Weiss, Laczynski, and Gerard are back for more fun with 4:23 to go. Freddie Gerard, the junior from Rocky River, Ohio. His 8th career goal for the Buckeyes. Tanner Laczynski with another assist for Ohio State. It's his 2nd of the game, his 3rd point of this period. That line on the ice for 3 goals, one of which on the power play. Puck is loose. Matthew Weiss swats it away. It'll be an icing on Ohio State should Hamilton beat Stork to the wall. He does. 3:49 to go. We'll see when Penn State decides that they might need Funky on the bench and a 6th man on the ice. See the replay here as just guys that are so in sync down low and so fired up to get that one through. Laczynski, Weiss, and Gerard, the unit doing it all themselves. And Weiss taking the face-off deep in Buckeye territory. Sasha LaRocque around the half board trying to get it to Tanner Laczynski. Puck goes behind him. Shot fired all the way through towards the back wall. Matt Joya tips it away. Wyatt Egge. Stork forwards it forward. He had a streaking Lampasso. He's unable to get it through. And Penn State now on the attack. Moj taps through. Ohio State, 3-on-2 opportunity near. Bringing it over is Kevin Miller. Stork streaking towards the net. Miller shot pass to Lampasso. Lampasso down low to Stork. Stork fighting. He's a big player for Ohio State, but he got bodied there by Holtz, the freshman. Pass through to Moj, another freshman for the Penn State Nittany Lions. Limoges with a nice hit there, forcing the puck away. Byro loading up, pass towards the middle, tipped away, and now a breakaway coming for Christian Lampasso. Hamilton's there. It's a one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Lampasso loads up, fires that one wide. It's going to exit the zone. Ohio State's going to have to fight to keep it back in. Trevor Hamilton with the goal earlier, but not at this game at 4. Fires that one on Romeo. 2:35 to go. Chris Funky still in that goal there for Penn State. And we're going to get a timeout coming for Ohio State, I believe. Waiting on the official announcement of that. Nonetheless, we're going to go to a quick break in the booth up here. We'll be right back for the conclusion of this one. The Buckeyes lead 5-4 at Value City Arena. Five to 4, the lead for Ohio State over the Penn State Nittany Lions with 2:35 to go. In regulation, the Penn State Nittany Lions getting Ohio State tomorrow night for a home-and-home with Robert Morris, Pennsylvania series. And then they'll get Wisconsin at home and Ohio State at home at Pagula Ice Arena. Only a couple more games left in the semester for Penn State. Big break between December 9th and January 5th. Some time to enjoy the holidays. 2:35 to go. Chris Funky still in net for Penn State. And Mason Yops gathers. His pass forwarded up to John Wiedela on a breakaway. Wiedela loads up. What a save by Funky. Split leg glove save on Wiedela on a breakaway after a great find from Mason Yops. And Chris Funky once again stones the Buckeyes. He has 38 saves on 43 Buckeye shots. He certainly kept Penn State in this game. Backhand attempt from Wiedela finds that mitt that found so many Buckeye shots so far. Mason Yops loads up. That one is wide. Pass tipped over to Susi. Susi fires it to the middle. Penn State with an opportunity. That puck goes wide on Sean Romeo. Tip forward to Mason Yops, but it's gathered by Susi. Susi drops it off to Byro. 2 minutes to go. Funky still in the goal for Penn State. Kerr fires forward to Byro. Joyo taps it behind for Ohio State. Joshua with the puck. He gets it out of the defensive zone. Tanner Lazinski with it on his stick. He's got Freddie Girard with him. Pass to Girard. Girard loads up. His left-hand shot, no good. Keeps it behind with 1:38 to go. Tanner Lazinski behind the net. Could wrap if he wanted to. He switches sides. Now right hand loading up. Trickles it through and a shot. What a play by Lazinski to find a hole there with 1:27 to go. Pass across the zone to Malari. Goalie Funky is going to exit. Penn State on the attack, tap forward by Gordy Meyer. Lazinski fighting for the Buckeyes. Puck is through. Man falls down for Penn State. Puck flies over. Sasha Larocque fires that one up. No ice called as it swings around towards the half bar in Penn State's defensive zone. 1 minute to go here in regulation. Buckeyes leading 5-4 on the back of 4 goals in this third period. Berger tried to fire it through, but Gordy Meyer stubborn at the blue line. Meyer brings it behind his own net, drops it off to Mason Yops. Yops loses control. Byro fighting. Penn State's got to get an extra man to the puck. They have room now. Kerr's going to load up for a shot. He made a dangle, but Dakota Joshua tapped it away. Tried to get it through to John Wiedela. He was unsuccessful. Would have had an empty net chance. Mason Yops grabbing around, exiting the Ohio State defensive zone with 25 seconds to go. Penn State setting up now. 6-on-5 advantage with the pulled goalie. Bringing it over center ice is Trevor Hamilton. Hamilton on the half court. Matt Miller, 14 seconds to go. Miller posts up behind the goal. He's got it pinned against the boards in between his skates. 7 seconds left. 5 seconds left. The puck finally gets loose. Penn State with a chance. To the point. 1 second. Shot on. It gets through. A buzzer beater goal for Penn State to tie the game at 5. What a play from the Nittany Lions that locked this game at 5. Pending the review, we're going to see overtime. I think Sturts is going to get the tally. The replay coming here. It fires through a point chance with 1 second. Matt Miller tried to pin the puck against the wall, but Penn State fired home, and I think it got home in time. There's no light behind that goal, but it certainly appeared that that one got in just before that. Clock went wild. We'll have a look here on our cameras at the replay. Without a clock available, without a goal light behind that goal, I find it hard to believe this will be overturned. But what an effort. What a hockey game. What a Big Ten hockey game. This is what, when they thought about putting this conference together, this is what they were looking at. Classic rivalries. Penn State, Ohio State, playing down to the wire. 5-5. Penn State with 2 goals in the third period, answering Ohio State leads each time as the Buckeyes tallied 4. And if you go to overtime, I can tell you who's going to have the momentum if that's the case. The crowd waves no goal. The referee's still discussing. We're going to be in a replay for a while here. It's going to be tough to tell. What an effort here from the Penn State Nittany Lions. Firing it home is Sturts. It hit somebody in the middle and went through the legs of Romeo. The referees are going to discuss. I would imagine they're going to rule it a goal due to lack of evidence the other way. But unbelievable there from the Penn State Nittany Lions. No quit in this team. No quit for sure. Last time Ohio State played in overtime, or lost in overtime, was against Minnesota Duluth in that NCAA tournament. The last time they won an overtime game was March 17, 2016 versus Michigan State, often bringing that game all the way to the shootout when they face opportunities in overtime. There's Andrew Sturts, as I mentioned, friends with Christian Lampasso from back home, and those guys have shown up. How about that? Points all across from the Buffalo boys. Lampasso with a goal and an assist. Sturts with a goal and an assist on his own. And just what a game between two rivals. And what it has appeared, Penn State has knotted this up on a buzzer beater goal. Something you rarely see in hockey, especially from the point. And such a long conversation going on between the replay officials, you can't blame them, as it's so hard to tell. Ohio State thought they were going to get out of here with their second home win of the season, where they've struggled at home. They've gone to overtime twice already at home this year. Discussions brewing between the referees right now. We'll take you through the scoring since we have time to. Started out with Chris Malari's goal. Christian Lampasso answered for Ohio State. In the second period, Alex Limoges scored his third goal of the season, followed up by a Kevin Kerr goal to put Penn State up 3-1. And then the Buckeyes came attacking. Dakota Joshua with an even strength goal. Just a minute and 5 seconds later, Tanner Lazinski had a goal of his own after having an assist on the Joshua goal. Brendan Kearney put the Buckeyes up 4-3. Trevor Hamilton answered with a goal for Penn State to go 4-4. Freddie Girard put the Buckeyes up 5-4 with a goal with under 5 minutes remaining, and then Sturts might have scored here with less than a second to play. Another point goal from Penn State. They've scored 4-point goals tonight if this Sturts goal is to count. Referee puts his helmet back on, and we'll see what the decision is. I think it'll be a goal because it looks like they're talking about the time left on the clock. Referees still deciding how much time they're going to have. Going back into the booth, I think that's the discussion now. What a turn of events. Ohio State pinning the puck against the boards with 15 seconds left, which is an interesting strategy considering 15 seconds is a long time to keep it there. You'll probably get a whistle. The way the Buckeyes have been on faceoffs, I guess that's the plan. And what a game. Would have been a huge win for Ohio State on a Friday night, especially with a 4 o'clock early game coming tomorrow against these same Penn State Nittany Lions. Made the trip from Happy Valley this week to face off against their rivals. Coming into this game, Penn State was undefeated when leading going into the third period. Ohio State able to tie that game up and net it. Last goal scored by Andrew Sturts, who scored a couple weeks ago against Notre Dame as well. Just netted what appears to be his 9th goal of the season, which leads Penn State scorers. He's 21 points on the season. It is a good goal. 0.7 seconds to go. If it was within a second, you have to imagine the decision wasn't close. And we're going to get a quick face-off drop and then some overtime after some wild action here in Columbus, Ohio. Kearney will take the face-off for Ohio State. Nikita Pavlichev on the other side. Face-off.